And not only that, is the skate camp still going? The skate academy is still going, but you're doing Olympic stuff now.
Yep. So I'm Olympic skate coach. What do you call it?
Okay.
Mentor.
Yeah,
more of a mentor. So it's all the same. Realistically, I mean, think about what the older guys were doing back in the day by going, hey, put your foot here, do this, do that. That's a form of coaching.
Sure.
Sure. That's what Stacy Peralta was to the Bones Brigade.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a coach, mentor, and kind of gave him to Mike Ternowski for the Plan B guys.
Right.
So I know there's all different, ideas about coaching and skateboarding, but that's what I do.
Yeah. Well, but the reason why you're good at that too is that you were also a judge at one point, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think we've only judged like 1-2 contests together.
We did. Which one did we did? Do Tour.
Yeah, we did the Do Tour.
Yeah,
that's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So fortunately, I was able to. So through this whole process and the skate academy running, and then temporarily having my own skate park.
Yeah.
I was able to get these judging jobs, and so I, judged Do Tours and the X Games, and so I learned a lot. I mean, just because you know how to skate and skateboarding doesn't mean you're going to be a good judge either.
Sure.
And it's not a fun job sometimes, as you can vouch for.
Sometimes, I mean, it's
hard.
It's a job.
Yeah.
It's a job. You have to judge skateboarding.
Yeah, and there's some really cool parts, traveling and doing it. But I learned a lot from that. So that's back to my point. I was able to package that. So I knew I either might take a chance and get lucky and be picked to judge the Olympics, maybe.
Yeah.
I've done so much with skateboarding and the community now that I was like, I had to figure out, okay, what do I want to do? Like I was starting to get burnt on the skate programming. Not that I was bummed working with kids. I was just like, I felt like I needed to grow and do something more.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so this opportunity with the Olympics popped up. And then I was like, well, maybe I'm not going to be a judge anymore, but I can package the judging knowledge, because I know for the most part we all have our own
criteria of like what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah. So and then my teaching knowledge and with working with the community with kids, it's a little different when you're working with older, adults now. But it's more of a mentor thing, and that's part of my whole thing too. Like with doing AA and helping people get sober, is like you're mentoring. It's like I'm not teaching Jagger, Eaton, Nicole Howes, new tricks. I mean, they've got their own ability, right?
Of course, right.
But I am there to help guide them and keep help them through competitions, help them hopefully pick the right run that will help them get on the podium, if not win, right?
Right.
So, and then whenever there's good times, be there to help support and navigate those good times with the right head on the shoulders, or when there's bad times, help navigate.
Right. No, it's interesting because it's almost like you're taking that weight off of their shoulders for the contests of knowing like the scoring stuff and how to, sometimes the skater just wants to skate. They're not thinking about, if I do a back disaster on there or whatever it may be, I'm not going to score the points that I need or blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Right. It's like,
there's a system.
Yeah. And some skaters don't want to
follow it. And that's fine too. But it's like some skaters want to go and win. And especially with the Olympics, with the pressure of like only 3 spots are getting picked, based on points, that it's a whole different pressure now. It's like you have to do this and do this to get the points to get there to do that.
Right. You got to go to this contest and this contest and do this and do that. And you got to make sure. Yeah, it's good. It's almost like I want to say it's like like a lot of skaters have like managers now, managers and agents and stuff, like more manager style, but I don't want to deal with this contract, and then you negotiate, you do all that stuff. I'm going to skate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so it is a part, but like I said, I've been fortunate, which Kelly brought up, is I've been fortunate to be at the judges' table, which not a lot of those guys get. So they're like, I've even talked to some of these managers and they're like, dude, why is this? Why is that? And I have to explain it, just like whenever you get approached as a judge on why a score came out a certain way, I have to explain it. And sometimes it's harsh. It's just harsh reality. Well, this is why, you carved too much, you didn't utilize every wall as an opportunity for a trick, you did too much carving. Your trick selection was great, but there was a lot of time wasted floating around without hitting anything.
Yeah.
I'm just
got to tell them how.
you
You got to tell them how it is.
Yeah.
Train wreck took your spot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I sure did.
Wow.
Oh man.
The other guys are better than you.
Gotta love Deer Dick. Just being brutally honest.
Yeah, and I appreciate him now for all of them.
Yeah.
And it's like they picked up my call. I can be thankful for that. And
That's amazing.
Anyway, yeah, that's
No, you're good,
So
bro.
wait-
Go ahead.
Oh, were you? So do you work for Team USA?
No.
How does this work?
No, I don't. So I start. It's like private coaching, but
Oh,
we
okay.
all work together since I'm working with some of the USA team now. And Minna Stess is on female park team.
Okay.
And Jagger is on male street team. And Nicole was in female park, but she didn't get enough points last season. But she's still going to go for it, and she's working hard, and she's doing really well actually.
Amazing.
So no, I was like, I was talking to Josh about doing it for them, and there was a team management position open, and Mark Waters already had his foot in the door over there. But Josh did call me and give me an opportunity to talk to him. And the pay grade, believe it or not, because they only have so much funding, was a little low. And I was like, even if I did get the job, which I didn't, I was like, I don't know if I could survive off of that. Anyway.
Okay.
And I know they're just getting started.
Well, yeah, it's a first year. It's all
So I was like, well, I should just, I was like, well, I'll just do it privately, but I'm helping USA anyway.
Sure.
And so we all talk and work together. Like, Mimi and I talk because she's the team manager for the females, and Mark and I stay in contact. So we're all working together to get the USA team.
It's just everybody's just trying to figure this thing out.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely, there's some weird avenues there.
I'm sure.
And not in a bad way. It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different for skateboarding.
Yeah, exactly. It's way
It's a
different.
road you've never been down.
It's nothing that we're used to.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah.
This is all new for all of us,
It's
really.
new for everybody.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to stay open-minded and about it all. It's like, it's
crazy.
yeah, skateboarding is getting introduced to kids in these provinces all over the world that would have never got a taste of it, and I think that's a beautiful thing that the Olympics may have brought to the table, or is going to bring even more.
It's going to grow skateboarding.
Good for the companies too.
Exactly. So even good for the core companies that might not be into it, but it's going to help their board sales.
Maybe skate shops will help be successful.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, we'll see.
What happens
After August 6th of this year, we'll kind of know where everything is.
But I'll tell you this: for every skater that rides a skateboard, nothing's going to change for them.
Yeah,
they're just going to skate.
Yeah,
and that's the beauty.
It's going to be
of
crazy
being a skateboarder.
to wherever you are, because you're going to remember watching it that first moment.
Yeah.
The Olympics, skateboarding Olympics. That's going to be.
What's going to be cool is just seeing the general public change their perception of skateboarding.
Yeah, which they already have over time, but
Slowly,
this one is going to be
Yeah, it's really going to hit. I think.
You're going to have grandmas going Nigel?
Yeah,
Nigel and Tony Hawk.
Yeah. I did the Tony Hawk thing.
You always get that. You skateboard? You know Tony Hawk?
Of course.
Big. It's
Right.
It's the first thing that they ask.
I just start saying no.
Yeah.
Who?
Tony who?
I know Chris Roberts.
That's a good one.
You seen the switch flip?
We start hearing that.
I know.
You look back.
I know. I just want to make sure it's still going.